kababayan, nagbabalik tayo at kasama natin si Mia McLeod of McLeod and Associates here for the Real Estate Buzz.
This Real Estate Buzz segment is brought to you by McLeod and Associates, a full-service real estate and mortgage firm. It's not about the number of homes we sell, it's about the difference we make in people's lives.
It's always a special day pagkasama natin si Mia McLeod, who is visiting us from Walnut here in Los Angeles. Thank you, Mia, for being here.
Thanks for having me. It's always a treat to be here with you, kapatid.
Okay, maraming salamat. Ang pag-uusapan natin ngayong hapon na ito ay loans, loans. Importante yon.
Yes, and this is such a hot topic. Viewers, the community, clients, they're always asking about the financing. Because it's one thing to go shopping for a house and falling in love with the home, but there's financing that's involved, and it's very complex, so you really want to understand the financing scenarios and options and programs that are available to you.
Okay, so let's start off with the FHA Streamline Refinance. What does this mean?
Well, okay, first of all, FHA Streamline Refinance, something that's been quite popular last year, still very popular this year as well, and it's for folks that currently have an FHA loan. The reason why families love this, or folks and borrowers love this, is they don't require an appraisal, no income docs, no debt to income ratio that they have to take into consideration, and there's a lower mortgage insurance premium. So if you had an FHA loan from 2-3 years ago and you haven't really reviewed it or changed it, I recommend calling into our office, send in your most recent mortgage statement, and we'll review it and see if there's any tangible benefit with you to refinance. In some cases, when you drop your private mortgage insurance payment monthly from the previous rate of 1.35 to today's rate of 0.85%, it's a significant savings. We've seen savings from $200 to $400.
And that's a lot of money to save every month.
That is, especially if you've got a family. That's a car payment, that's insurance, that's children's activities.
Yeah.
So again, we do free mortgage reviews. All you have to do is send in your mortgage statement, and we'll be honest with you and let you know if there's truly a benefit and if we recommend you take it a step further, or if what you currently have is already a good loan.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let's talk about the VA loan.
Yes.
That's very important to talk about.
Yes, one of my favorite loan programs for our servicemen and women, 0% down for our veterans. Actually, my cousin is a veteran, and he took advantage of this program, bought in Diamond Bar for close to $600,000 and did not have to put any money down payment. It was great. But some perks of this: there's no mortgage insurance. They offer low interest rates. There's no prepayment penalty, so you could pay off the loan at any time. It can be used more than once, and you can refinance in the future up to 100% of the value of the property.
That is an amazing loan.
Yes, it's and people don't talk about it enough. This is something that I always try to highlight because people get a little bit intimidated by it. It's a government loan, so they don't want to deal with some of the delays and things like that. But if you are a veteran, you definitely want to exercise this option.
Okay,
yes.
Now this next loan I am very interested about because it seems quite unbelievable.
Yes.
0% down and a Sapphire loan where they will give you the money and you don't have to pay it back.
Yes.
What is this about?
Yes, and this is a fantastic loan, and it's called the Sapphire grant. We also call it 0% down payment program, but it's not like a lot of the other down payment assistance programs where you have to repay it. It's a true grant, so you do not have to repay it. Here are some of the terms for this loan. The maximum loan amount is $417,000. There are income limits for it, so you cannot make more than $80,000 annually if you're going to purchase in LA, Riverside, or San Bernardino County. If you're purchasing in Orange County, then the income limit is $98,000. If husband and wife exceed income limit, though, we can just use one. So that helps. If you use the 3% grant, because there's two grants, you can either opt for the 3 or the 5% grant. If you use the 3% grant, the interest rate will be 4%, and if you use the 5% grant, the interest rate will be 4.5. It's fixed. No repayment of the grant is required, again, unlike other down payment assistance program. And this is what I will say: even though it's 0% down, the program would like to see some money in the bank, not a lot, maybe $2,000 or $4,000. It's not a requirement, but it does help to get approved for the program. No prepayment period for this too, so you could pay off the loan right away. And no, it's not restricted to first-time home buyers. People think that this is just a first-time home buyer program. It's not. It must be used for primary residence though. So if you're an investor, this is not going to work for you. You have to be purchasing to live and to utilize that property as primary residence.
Okay, and then you did mention that there must be a FICO score of at least 620.
Yep, correct. So minimum score 620, which is still quite generous. So that doesn't mean you have to have the best score. Some people think they need to have 750, 720. You don't need to. 620 will get the job done.
Okay.
Yes.
This is a perplexing loan because it's like, what's the catch, Mia?
I know. There is no catch.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yes, there is no catch. And it kind of piggybacks a lot of the guidelines of an FHA loan, but it's different because of the Sapphire grant. Yes. And again, the only catch, if there is that there's an income limit that's going to cap you.
Exactly.
But when I first heard about the program, I said, what's the income? When they said 80,000, I was like, wow, that's generous, because you would think for 0%, maybe they would cap the income at like 24,000 or 35,000.
Not even.
Not even. They went pretty high. And the reason why you don't hear a lot of people talk about it is there's not a lot of banks offering it. There's only like a handful in our state that are offering it. So not a lot of loan officers, not a lot of realtors are aware of it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's talk about additional loan programs that we need to highlight for all of you.
Yes. So FHA purchase, I talked about the FHA Streamline. FHA purchase, still one of my favorite loans, especially for first-time home buyers or move-up buyers, because of the minimal down payment of 3.5%. They also have very good interest rates on FHA purchase loans, and they also give a lot of lender credit, and the down payment can be gifted. So I love that loan. HARP, Home Affordable Refinance Program. This program was supposed to expire last year, but it got extended into this year, and it's really for distressed homeowners that want to refinance. We've got the self-employed program, where the bank utilizes 24 months bank statements and uses the deposits as the income, because a lot of self-employed, they do their taxes differently. And we've got gift of equity and hard money. So there's a plethora. We could be on this show for an hour just talking about different loan programs.
Right. So I suggest, mga kababayan, kung meron kayong balak na bumili ng bahay, tumawag na kayo, dahil you can have a lot of options available to you, but if you don't know about it, it's not going to help you.
Yes.
Mia and McLeod and Associates knows the ins and outs, so they can definitely be able to find you a loan that works specifically for you.
Yes, and we cover this in our buyer consults. We do them absolutely for free. They run about 45 minutes, but we go in depth of the process of buying. We go in detail on loan programs. We talk about market trends and really just try to figure out if buying a home for you makes sense at this time, and if it does, how to help you achieve that goal.
Wonderful. Mia, thank you so much for being here once again. We can't wait to have you next month. Can you believe it? It's going to be November.
I don't know where this quarter went. It's just like, I can't believe it's already the last quarter of the year. So fast.
I know. Thank you once again for being here.
Thank you, kapatid.
Alright, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat sa pagnood ninyo ng ating programa ngayong hapon na ito. Magkita-kita po tayo dito bukas on the only daily talk show for Filipinos in America. Ako si G. Tonji, paalam na po.